Hey everyone, Certified High Performance Coach Michelle Weimer here with you today. Welcome to today's Wednesday Wisdom. What we are talking about today is how you speak to yourself. So think about your internal dialogue, whether it's something you might speak out loud to yourself or about yourself, or those words that you say internally quietly to yourself that are when you're speaking to yourself or about yourself. So for example, you do something and you kind of screw it up. Do you say, God, you're such an idiot, right? Or do you say, it's all right, you got this, just fix it, it's going to be okay, right? Like those are two examples where the same situation can elicit a different response from yourself. But here's the thing, how you speak to yourself is super important. And I talk to myself all the time. Maybe it goes with the territory of being a solopreneur and working out of my home. But I made a commitment a long time ago to never speak to myself in a way that I wouldn't also speak to a loved one. Because you know what? It's important that we are kind to ourselves. There's so many ways that we can beat ourselves up. And you know what? I'm not saying that you can't like push yourself and maybe even be accountable to yourself. So if you're slacking, you might need to say, come on, man, get your ass up and get moving. But you would say that to a loved one, maybe not in that exact way. Maybe you would though. Like maybe you'd be, if you're, for example, helping a friend along and you're saying to your friend, you got this, come on, you can do this, push yourself, work a little harder, you got this. Like, that's okay. But if you get into the negativity, if you get into the beating yourself up, if you get into conversations that are not serving but hurting, that's not okay. And the thing is we spend so much time being fearful about judgment from other people, but the reality is we probably judge ourselves harder than anyone else could possibly judge us. And we're so hurtful to ourselves so many times. So this week, my challenge to you is just really simple. Like, pay attention to your internal dialogue. Is it positive? Is it encouraging? Is it inspiring and motivating? And if it's not, start to shift that conversation that you're having with yourself, because you need your own internal dialogue to be one that is motivating, that is encouraging, that is supporting of your own self. I mean, again, when we get into these conversations with ourselves where we're just constantly beating ourselves up, like, how is that serving you? You don't need to beat yourself up to be better. You need to encourage yourself. You need to support yourself. You need to say, you got this, you can do this. Speak to yourself with love. Think about when you're saying something to yourself. Think about the words you're saying and then think, would I say this to my child? Would I say this to my dearest friend? And if that's a no, if you, and especially are like horrified, like I would never say this to someone I loved, then stop saying that stuff to yourself. Stop it. Change the internal dialogue, and you know what? You're going to change your life, because what you speak is what you believe, and what you believe becomes your reality. So if you're always saying to yourself, you're such a loser, you're worthless, you're an idiot, like that stuff hurts. So stop beating yourself up and stop putting down. Start being positive. Start being supportive of yourself. Start encouraging yourself and pushing yourself to be your best, and do it with the internal dialogue that's just like what you would say if you were encouraging your best friend or your child to be their best, and watch how that changes things for you. So I really want to encourage you and challenge you to do that. Make that commitment to speak to yourself with love. And while you're at it, I have a special gift that I want to share with you this week. So my birthday was on Monday, and I actually sent an email out to my community, which, by the way, if you're not part of my community, I'm going to tell you how you can get to be a part of my community. But I sent an email out to them, and the subject line was my birthday wish, and that wish was speak to yourself with love. So my wish for all of you is to make that commitment to speak to yourself with love. And the gift that I have for you, because, what's a birthday without a gift? I want to give you the gift this week of connecting with me for a free strategy session. It's an hour-long strategy session. I'm going to help you through having more clarity, more energy, being more intentional, more productive, being that role model to others by how you are not only speaking to yourself, but showing up in the world. And we can do all of that by me giving you some tools. We'll call them birthday party favors for this week, by going to my website and signing up for this strategy session. This is a strategy session that's normally $197, but hey, you know what? It's my birthday, so I'm going to give it to you for free this week. Go to michelleweimer.com/free session, and I'll put that in the post with this video. Sign up for that today, and I want to help you not only start speaking to yourself with love, but helping you create that life you want. Because remember, what we speak is what we believe, and what we believe becomes our reality. So let's get you moving into the right direction. Get signed up for that this week, and I'll look forward to speaking to you soon. Until next time, this is Certified High Performance Coach Michelle Weimer. Bye for now.